Alabama outlasts USF in a 42-16 victory that looks a lot prettier on paper than what we saw tonight on Saban Field.
Understand if we just keep fighting, good things can happen. And in the fourth quarter, staying away from the penalties and turnovers, it's amazing what can happen. And so defense did a nice job forcing some field goals. And you know, just as we went through the game there in the fourth quarter, I think those were key. You know, so us scoring touchdowns and finishing drives, other than the fumble, which was certainly unfortunate. Again, a lot of things we need to clean up. Guys got to do a better job when they make a big play. You got to tuck it away. All the things we work on, all the things we discuss, going to be, you know, a lot to learn from. And so excited about the challenge, the opportunity, because that's what this is. And I think you need games like this, and you know, this isn't a wake-up call or nothing like that. It's nothing like that. It's just, you know, just keep raising the standard. I think this game last year was an important one, you know, that propelled them last year, and it'll probably be the same thing this year.
For the Tide, it was 13 penalties that kept any offensive rhythm from taking place. Here's what head coach Kalen DeBoer had to say about the penalties.
It's hard to call a game. It's hard to overcome, you know, second and long, third and long situations. And so, you know, we had to learn some lessons the hard way tonight. There's no doubt about it. You know, 2 touchdowns that are called back, you know, because of holding calls, and obviously the turnover inside the 5-yard line. But you know, when we didn't hold and we were, you know, move the ball forward, good things were happening. But we have to be able to do it on consecutive plays over and over and over again and have sustained drives. And so, you know, last week we probably didn't get put in that position to where we had to sustain drives, right? We were explosive. The ball's down the field. Guys were making huge runs. And so, you know, that mindset, you know, has to kind of carry over from this week to next week, in understanding that we have to grind the ball.
For Jalen Milroe, I asked him what his personal emphasis will be this week in practice. Here's what he had to say.
That's a really good question. I think the biggest thing is flipping the page, you know, enjoying the win. Every win is not easy. You know, it's hard to win a football game. So, number one, you know, enjoy the win, but reflect, build, and acknowledge, you know, there's rooms to grow, rooms to improve as a quarterback, improve as a leader. So I just have an open heart, open mindset when it comes to just trying to be a better player for our football team, because that's the most important thing. Is how can I look in the mirror and reflect and build for the guys in the locker room.
Alabama will adhere to the 24-hour rule before focusing their efforts on their first true road test against Wisconsin. Emily Grace McWhorter for the next round.